sat at the gas station for almost 2 hours.
Oh my gosh. Were they working or what?
No, it was clients.
Oh. Grandpa's in such a bad way, I'm trying to not even be there. Like, I don't particularly want to be there when he passes, so I'm like, he was good when I left, but he was really struggling yesterday or whatever. I probably would have taken you up on going back last night. I was like, I'm good. Because I still got to go back at night. Not particularly what I want to see first thing in the morning or something either, so I'll just wait. Just give myself a chance. My friend's grandpa just passed. He was like 95. I mean, mentally he wasn't there. I don't know. Not too long ago, he was pretty active and whatnot, though, so that's good, I suppose. He was still driving within the last 5 years or so. I think he was driving the last couple of years. I don't know when his condition got worse. But yeah, you can kind of assume those things to happen at that age. And then Friday, I went for an interview over here as well. See about that. So depending on how everything goes, I'm going to have to be switching a bunch of stuff around, whatnot. I think, I was walking home from the store yesterday when I saw you. Yeah. So I went right to sleep. I got called about 6 o'clock for a deep sleep. It took me like a full minute or so. When I woke up, I thought I was still dreaming. Because I opened my eyes real quick, looked at the phone. Because that's what woke me up, was the phone call that I had gotten hired over at Drug Mart or whatever. And I was like, did the phone ring or am I still dreaming? Like, it took me a minute. And I called him right back. I was like, yeah. And I was out of it. It was pretty hilarious, I suppose. But actually, it took them an extra week or so. I don't know if they hired someone, they quit or whatever, but they were like, oh, we'll probably get back to you by Friday. I think they waited an extra week to let me know. I just assumed, I haven't heard anything. That was the excitement, I guess. Excitement level. The eyes that give you the problem. I feel fine, but the eyes are not feeling it. Staying with my uncle tonight. We'll see down the road. Luckily he's right there. You got 2 Mondays, Tuesday. You good on tonight, this afternoon? Getting me?
Yeah, so
Yeah. Excuse me. I assume since the rent or whatever was paid, Grandpa's this month gonna be good for the month theoretically, but yeah, I'm assuming they're not just gonna be like, we're taking over, the body's cold or whatever. Which,
no, legally they can't.
Yeah.
If the rent was paid for the month, you got the month.
But I feel like it's probably the last month. So. Assuming my uncle doesn't. The uncle that lives there doesn't breathe a stink about everything. I don't see why I can't be there to sleep. Like Wendy's gets a hold of me wondering where I've been, this, that, and the other. I'm like, I'm trying to get over there when I can. I'll try to make it this week if we can. You know, I work at least 2 other jobs. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you finally get to see what happens when I'm not there for an extended period of time. And my other friend, he went to a different job too, so night shift's probably fun. Time for everyone to focus in. Trying to get an application in out at that Ted and Alley's there in Shelby. I went in there at like 11 o'clock. Like, I went there right before I saw you yesterday. And it was just so crowded. I was like, can I get an application? Couldn't find a pen or anything. I wasn't going to go in and ask. Do a whole lot. I'll come back and do it. And I'm not being able to get it in last night. So we'll probably survive without me for a few days. By that time. Tell them, oh, I already have 5 jobs.
Right.
How are you gonna breathe? Kind of nice to get at least a couple checks every week. It'd be great. Already basically get paid one per week, depending on if I make it to Wendy's. Get a second one of those weeks. Enough to get me by. No Columbus trip this week?
No. No, I'm done with the Columbus trips.
That's fine.
Well, thank you. Yeah, for sure.
Steaks a box.